And good evening and welcome back to Your View with me on Opposite JJ Tawan. We're coming to you live from Linden here in Johannesburg. It's not far from Randburg. If you don't know what Linden, you wonder, where's this Linden? No, we're not underground. We're not underground. We're at 37 7th Street in Linden. Happy to visit us. Pop in here. Be happy to engage with you. That's your station. Then this is Your View. Give us a ring now. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter and hashtag Your View on 405. Tweet us at JJ Tabani. Tweet us at Newsroom 405. We have been talking, a lot of you throwing in your views about SAA, South African Airways. It grounded all of the domestic and international flights on Friday and Saturday. And yesterday resumed international flights. And the strangest thing coming out of the airline is that some board members, and they know themselves, were totally unhappy with management having made a plan to make sure international flights can take off, which makes you wonder what mandate they received from government. And they must tell us the truth. Did they receive a mandate to destroy the place and bring it to a standstill so that it can sell for a song? If not, why were they unhappy that management made a plan, given that only 32% of SAA staff is unionized? In other words, over 60-odd-something% of staff actually are at work. So why ground the place? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. And I sympathize completely with cabin crew and the peanuts they get paid. But I don't sympathize with a board that seems to have its head screwed on wrong about running a multi-billion rand institution. It's bad. We'll take some of your calls. Please do give us a ring. But Matuso, good evening to you, Matuso.
Yes, JJ, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good, yes.
What's on your mind?
You see the corruption in SAA.
Yeah.
It surprises me. I'm still yet to see someone go to prison for they are corrupt. We hear all this stuff about people go to the state capture committee and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'm still yet to see someone take responsibility or pay the highest price for their wrongdoing.
Look, I mean, it's something that hopefully it will start happening with Batoyi, Advocate Batoyi in charge. I don't think we must despair in that regard. I really think people who think they can steal and get away with it, their days are numbered. You remember Tony Ngeni, who took a Mercedes-Benz that is now called the Ngeni. He got a 48% discount. I don't know who thinks it's normal. You just walk into a place and say, oh, can I have a 50% discount, of a car? He went to prison. John Block, who's been stealing milk from the mouths of children in one of the poorest provinces in Northern Cape, by making himself a millionaire there at the expense of, he's in prison now, he's serving 15 years. So don't despair. I think that some people are going to go to prison. If the Ngeni story is anything to go by, if the John Block thing is going to go by, I know that politicians have the temerity to say, oh, it won't happen to me. Woe unto you, it's going to happen to you soon and very soon. So I don't think we must despair. Let's take some more of your calls. Hashtag Your View on 405. You can also ring us if you want to share your views there. As I was still saying, right, the whole issue of governance, and yesterday Tama Maseko joining me on the Frank Talk lamented this thing, that the governance of our SOEs is so rotten, man. It is so rotten, it is so disheartening that we just don't know what to do and where to plug the hole. Just last week, I'm not talking about the last year, just last week, a board member of ESCOM talking in Parliament just threw her hands up in the air to just talk about the absolute mindless interference of politicians. They appoint a board and they go and undermine that board. Mujapilu, good evening to you.
It's please, I'm afraid you should not call me or say name because I'm a former senior manager in the government.
Oh, okay. All right. So you want to be anonymous?
I want to be anonymous.
Anonymous. All right. Tell us, anonymous, what's happening?
And then, but last time I was so disappointed because you interview CIC Julius Malema.
Yeah.
And then I sent you an SMS. You see, actually, I ought to speak to him. Very sensitive issues.
Yeah.
Very sensitive issues regarding Twan.
Yeah.
Twan issue of the appointment for us of dismissing black people there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of conspiracy. I have evidence. I wanted to talk to him.
What have you done with that evidence now? Do you still have it?
I'm still having it. Or I SMS you.
You SMS me. Okay, give us the evidence, ne?
I will give you the
Yeah, give us the evidence. You can stay on the line after this and we will give you our details. You can send me an email and we will see what we can do. If it's credible things, we'll follow it up and make sure that the politicians account, okay?
It's credible or at least hard copy evidence.
All right.
All right. In SAA,
yeah.
SAA, because I have almost 30 years experience working in the public service. I know what is happening. You see, issue of the crisis has been created, remember. The crisis is created. It's not happening, it's created. So that for a contingency plan in which is benefiting other people is implemented very quickly. Issue of saying that because South African Airways to be privatized.
Yeah.
We have a bidder already. We should not fool ourselves. There's a bidder around the corner.
There's a bidder who's ready to buy.
Who's ready to buy? There's a bidder.
So do you think that's why the government is not intervening?
No, they are not intervening. If you remember, SAA again is doing plus minus 58 million rand a day profit. Calculate with the week, calculate all sort of all salaries of other people. It doesn't take a big cake, cut of a cake. It doesn't take a big. They intend to get something. Issue of saying that South Africa incompetent. No, there's no such thing, my friend. I'm going to tell you, I was a manager. They instruct you to do wrong things. They instruct you. If you cannot do wrong things, they will try to make the environment to be unbearable for you.
And then you'll up and leave.
Yeah. All ESCOM, South African Airways, it doesn't have necessary black senior managers who are sort of incompetent long ago. They realize incompetent black person is very difficult to corrupt because it's telling you for the policy. And now the people come up with a strategy of saying, no, these people who have papers, the degrees, they are so difficult. We are going to deploy our country. That's why you see Tutumuyeni, others.
Yeah. It's bad, my brother. Yeah, we're going to have to leave it there. Ne?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, my brother. All right. Interesting input there. It's very disheartening, and one hopes it's not true that we're just being fooled and wool, crossed over our eyes about the impending sale of SAA to a bidder. When that bidder comes, he's got to tell us at what point was he bidding, at what point was he interested, and what was done to facilitate that deal. We would have to know as the public. Because frankly, we are tired of the theft that is going on in front of our eyes. It's bad what is happening. Tema Maseko last night sharing with me his own experiences and also his perspectives about how these parastatals are ill-governed. And asking the question, how can we resolve this? Dineo Ranaga on the line. Good evening to you, Dineo.
JJ, Papa.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm a baby. You know what, man?
Yeah.
When I want to let's talk.
Yeah. All right, let's talk. Let's talk. Talk to
Number
me.
one, I would like to start by correcting the second gentleman who was on your show.
Okay. Aring?
You had two guests in the studio, man. The first white guy spoke well, and then the second white guy, the retrenchment, they are always a surprise. They are never a surprise.
Yeah, yeah.
Internally, within the structures of SAA, they are forecasters and they know prior that there are going to be retrenchments.
Yes.
Stop abusing our people. Tell them in advance.
Absolutely.
Give them at least 60 to 90 days to prepare their lives. Don't come here and fool us and tell us that retrenchment, last minute, is always a surprise. There is no way any well-organized corporate structure, well, we can't necessarily say well-organized at this stage because clearly FAA is bleeding. It's bleeding through the nose, it's bleeding through the ears, it's bleeding through the eyes. It's a mess. And JJ, as you say, it's bad.
It's bad. It's very bad.
Bad. It's very bad. And then on top of that, already there's a bidder. Richard Wilson in front of these headlines, I'm not sure if it was last week or a week before, saying that he would buy SAA if he was asked. And this is not a natural resource, right, as a business. But it is a national resource. It should not be sold. It should be fixed. The government must stop taking us for fools.
Yes.
They must stop thinking that we are fools and stop undermining us. They must fix whatever sugar is happening there within the SAA.
Absolutely, Dineo. Thank you so
much. No.
Absolutely.
Our retrenchment are never, ever.
A surprise. They are not. And you'll be shocked. What will shock you, Dineo? What will shock you even more? I'm told that the acting CEO was not aware that the staff or the executive responsible for that area was going to announce in her absence. She was actually on the flight when it was being announced. Can you imagine the callousness of all of that? A head of the institution doesn't know that the staff are being told, by the way, you are going to be retrenched. It shows that there's an extra hand somewhere, a puppet master, who is busy meddling with SAA instead of allowing it to be run properly.
Exactly. And then the last question is this. Can Pravin Gordon please open his mouth and say something? We just want to see something as a country.
We just want to see something.
Want to see something.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for calling. Absolutely a privilege to talk to you. Yes, indeed. Can Pravin just open his mouth? We want to see something. Right. Okay, thank you so much. What a wonderful open line there. Zolani Mkiva is next here on Your View. Of course, following the death of the King Sikau of the Amaxhosa, we're focusing on traditional leadership. Is it feasible? Is it still relevant? Etc., etc. We'll be talking about that and many things with Imbongi Sizwe. Zolani Mkiva. Stay tuned.